Yo, it's the Bennington Show on a Friday. Traffic starts us off. Kind of a long song to start the show. I'm Gail Bennington. Let's do a little roll call for today. Chris Stanley.
Here.
Okay, good. Vito Fuck, I believe.
Here.
Ron Bennington. Ron Bennington, captain of the ship. No Ron Bennington yet. No Ron Bennington on a show called Bennington.
I hope he's okay.
Chris.
Yes.
What happened here?
I'm not sure. I just know that Little Spark of High Heel Boys is playing, and that's a 12-minute song.
That's a 12-minute song. This is so awkward because, well, first of all, I've been late once.
Yes.
You've been very late. Twice, I believe.
I've been late twice, both the same amount of time, 34 minutes.
At this point, Vito is the only member of the Bennington Show who has never been late.
I attribute it to living about 2 train stops away.
Oh, congratulations.
Even
Just rub it in our face.
Even so. Now, when I was late, my immediate response was to blame you. I said, why didn't you call me until 3 minutes before you let me sleep in?
Yeah.
Why did you do this to me? Of course you were to blame for your 2 times late.
Well, yeah, one time I was upset. I was using virtual reality all night long. And then another time, I believe I was watching a Big Brother endurance competition.
I guess what I'm trying to say to you, Chris Stanley.
Yeah.
I chalk this up to bad producing once again.
Rod, if you're listening on the app, I'm sorry. This is my fault.
What have you done, Chris Stanley?
I hope you're okay.
What have you done?
I fucked up. This is what happened.
Now, I've heard a rumor that OP Radio sends cars out for their guests. That's good producing, Chris.
I'm going to have to start sending Ubers. Or maybe use my Lyft codes.
I would like for all of us to get a very early morning car each day. And to me, that would be good producing. Now, if you had been late today,
yeah.
The assumption would be off the wagon officially after the first night of football.
Well, thank you for bringing up football, Gail, because yesterday I brought up the fact that the Denver Broncos at +3 were an absolute lock. And then I heard on Twitter, on the phone, and everywhere else that Chris Stanley's a moron. He's a jinx. I know to bet the opposite of Chris Stanley. Well, guess what happened? Not only did the Denver Broncos cover, they won outright and beat the shit out of the Carolina Panthers.
Chris, I don't know if you think that I'm going to be able to be here for you for football talk. This is not my strong suit, Chris Stanley.
Don't worry.
One thing I do know.
Just trust me with all my picks.
One thing I do know is that maybe the streak is broken. Maybe your ability to stop drinking, stop smoking, stop having sex.
What?
That's my assumption.
What's the last part?
has now made you a better gambler.
Well, look, I'd agree with you, but my last win, which was the Super Bowl, and was the same exact game, Denver, Carolina, I was doing all those things to the full extent. I mean, it was my last day doing it. And now the season starts again when I'm sober. I'm not doing any of those things, and I fucking hit again. I'm glad
that you're together.
Yeah,
because you left Ron Bennington in the lurch, and no one knows where he is.
I hope he's listening, and I hope he's hearing my apology.
You've left him alone. This is terrible. Look at all these phones are going. I don't even know how to work a phone. I can't even read them, to be honest. I feel like this is the exact thing that Barry Crimmins was predicting. A coup. Except for I did not choose this coup. This is not by choice. All right, so let's go to line 2. I don't know the person's name. Where did they say the name?
Red in Canada.
Okay. Red. What's up, Red?
First, I'm going to say if actually something has happened to Ron, I'm going to feel really terrible about what I'm about to say, but I love the new show.
Oh, God.
The princess has become the queen, and I bow down to you.
This is something that happens. This is a very Game of Thrones moment. But thank you, Red. But I'm concerned, to be honest, Chris.
You know what? I was the first one to say I was worried, so I feel like I'm ahead of you in that game.
I don't think it's
a competition,
race.
Gail.
It's not a race. I mean, can we get a hold of him? I just feel like somebody should call him. mean, we're a solid 17 minutes into this damn show. All right, hold on. I'm going to click another call here. So the green button?
The green button, yeah.
Wow, this is fun. You guys, if you've never done this before, this is a hoot. Ray in Michigan. Ray, you're on Bennington. Mine is Bennington.
I can't believe Pepper Hicks got the picks right.
What's up, Ray? You like that? You like that +3? Did you bet?
No, I didn't.
Well, now you're regretting that, aren't you?
Ron's not there. Chris is right. Next thing you
What
know,
has
the
happened
Tampa Bay
to this
Buccaneers
world?
are going to win the Super Bowl.
Everything has gone topsy-turvy.
Ray, the betting public was 77% with the Panthers. I'm the 23%. I nailed it. I want everyone to kiss my ass.
But I'm starting to feel like there was a void in the universe, like a shift in power must have happened. Thanks, Ray. I don't know how to hang up on Ray. Thank you, Ray. I feel like there is a shift in power that has happened.
Yeah.
In which Chris Stanley, top of his game.
I'm top of the world right now.
And now Ron Bennington, nowhere to be found. It's like you have to keep that balance of being a lowlife.
A fucking degenerate piece of garbage.
A degenerate. That's what works for us best, Chris.
Okay.
I'm uncomfortable with you on top.
So
I don't like this position of power for you.
So this is all my fault, is what you're saying. As per usual.
Yeah.
I don't like fucking things up, Gail. You gotta know that. So like when last night I'm scoping, I'm fucking just living life, loving it, eating a Clark bar.
By the way, I saw that Clark bar. And that was meant for the Bennington family. That was what Ron Bennington said his favorite candy bar was. And I said I'd never had a Clark bar. And then I have to turn on Periscope and see. By the way, why was everyone saying, what's going on with your teeth?
All right, look. All right, so last night I get the big win. I go on Periscope. I'm eating a Clark bar. I'm enjoying myself, enjoying my win, letting everyone know how smart I am. And I'm smiling. And people are saying that I have fake teeth. Like, I love the new teeth, Chris. I'm like, what the hell does that even mean?
Let me see the chomps. They do look different.
How? I haven't gone to the dentist in 3 years.
It's wooden teeth.
No, it's
wooden
not.
Teeth.
I swear to God.
Oh my God, all these phones. I still don't know how to work it. Wants to see. Oh, no, that's not good. We should be calling Ron Bennington right now. I'm very concerned for him.
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh my God. We were so worried.
I was more worried, Ron.
Worried about what?
God.
Your well-being.
This is the concern. I'm starting to worry that Chris Stanley, at the top of his game, finally betting the universe has a shift of power. I don't hear from you. The show begins.
Wait, you guys started the show?
It's 12:20.
Friday, we started 12:30 on Fridays.
No.
Hey, who was fucking with my phones? What the hell happened here?
It was Gail, Ron.
I'm sorry.
Who sat in this chair?
I needed to sit there in order to work the phones.
Did somebody forget to water my orchids? This team has let me down.
Well, it's just that you weren't here at
All right, in 10 minutes we start the show, as we always do on Fridays. 12:30. So good job. It seemed like you guys had it together.
Yeah.
This is great. And now I can finally see what my death looks like.
No, don't say that.
Oh, no, that's wrong. Chris will be gone.
Hopefully by then they make these phones less confusing. That's the first thing I'm going to work on.
Here, charge me until my thing is going out. You know, September traffic is just... everybody leaves, and then they all come back the same day, and they ruin my life.
It's the beginning of the high tourism season again.
Now, I like this, though, that we all miss or late on a Friday, but I'm only the one who did it for the noon show. You guys missed the 7 a.m. one. I can't seem to make it in by noon.
And at this point, Vito is the only one with perfect attendance.
Yeah, but is he even here? You know what I mean?
Barely.
Like, Vito is that guy that you look at in your yearbook and you're like, how did I have 8 classes with this guy? I don't remember him at all. Major start on the phone, folks. major star, major comedy star, Mr. Tommy Johnigan. Tommy.
Guys,
Hey, buddy.
Guys, love the half hour early start on Friday. Can't wait. I was calling to tell Chris, just next time this happens, send a car, Los Angeles. I'll be there in like 4 or 5 days.
Dude, if we look, I'll just say this: I'll be late 5 days from now. If we could get Tommy Johnigan in here kicking off the show.
I was worried. I'm glad to hear your voice. I hope this isn't a virtual reality run.
There will be someday. There's enough tape on me now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we're actually just doing shows that I did years ago anyway, just reparting them and acting like they're interviews. But someday there's enough of me that you could just have my voice doing any show you want.
Yeah, but then they could make you say whatever, and it could be something.
Yeah. Like, I love cock. Shit, why did I say that? That's going to go in there.
They won't even have to cut that one.
You know what? Don't think that I was so young that I still called it cock.
That's acceptable then.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good start. It was uncomfortable when Chris said he wants to rush over there and piss on the body before it gets cold.
That never happened.
That upset me too.
You know I'm alive because Chris hasn't gone through my pockets yet.
Never. That would never happen, Ron. I would protect your pockets.
Well, it's good to have an early start. I'll catch you guys later.
All right, see you later. Who do we love more than Tommy Johnigan?
He's the best. He's the best going.
I guess Hard Rock Johnny checked in.
Mm-mm.
Janice?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Nope.
Good to know who the real friends are.
No.
Oh, I think Johnny he's following the crabs down south, so...
Yeah. I mean, Red from Canada called, so that was nice.
Okay, good. Thanks, Red.
Ray called.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you're true friends.
Yeah. Not Janice, though?
Not Janice.
No.
Not Johnny.
No Dickie Jr.
That shocked me.
Did Fez check in?
I was waiting for a text from him.
You know what's sad? Low Sparks of High Heel Boys is one of my favorite songs of all time, and I have never got to hear it for years because the only time it plays, I'm out. Now, this is the first time ever during the Bennington show did I ask for the long song. We used to play it 3-4 times a week when we did Ron and Fez because every day both Fez and I would try to hang ourselves on the way to work.
And that takes some time.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, that was the first time. It was we were all abuzz in here.
Well, here's what happened. I made the mistake of Ubering, and the Uber driver was doing I'm 2 minutes away, but there was traffic all the way on the other side of town. And then there was traffic here. I literally jumped out of the car eventually and just, I'll just say brisk walked my way. And I'm not going to lie and say ran. But it's a parking lot everywhere in the city right now.
You should use your celebrity. Go on social media.
Well, I was already on. I checked Pinterest, and it seemed like everything was good.
Well, that's the thing. It was like this. He's unreachable by social media. Normally, I could have everyone tweeting to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one of those special phones that they have now, where people can be in contact.
Jitterbug.
It's kind of like everyone knows what a phone is, right?
Sure. Yeah.
But imagine if you could take your phone out of your kitchen and keep it in your pocket.
Bullshit.
That's what the future is going to look like.
So where does the cord plug into?
That's the interesting thing. It's what I call cordless, meaning a less of a cord.
But 100% less?
Yeah, 100% less. We used to be able to kind of walk from the kitchen into the hallway and on the other side of a small door where we could talk to our girlfriends that way. Get off that phone. I'm expecting something from work. Well, I might be getting some bare tits soon. So let me work this. I feel like I'm working it perfectly. I am tired of being over the bra. I want to get under it. I'm sure you already talked about Chris Stanley is modern day Nostradamus.
Yes.
Big winner.
I'm brilliant.
Caught you on Scope last night.
Thank you.
Saw you eating one of my Clark bars.
I was very upset about that because I said to him, that was for you because you said you love Clark bars, and for me, who never had a Clark bar before. That's what the gift was about. It wasn't just somebody to enjoy and replace some other addiction.
You and I could only make it 1/3 of the way through a Clark bar as it was. I was even watching Chris eating it last night, and it didn't look appetizing.
I did. I ate about 1/3 of it, and then was happy through the whole time.
It's delicious.
And then immediate regret.
It's a sweet.
And then I'm like, do I continue on? What do I do here?
How did I get gingivitis so fast? All right, a lot of people want me to leave so Gail can talk more. That's really hurtful. I've only got a couple months left in my life.
No!
Why not let me have a little time in the sun? Wouldn't it have been funny if I came in here and you were just talking about your transgender show? And,
We thought that maybe a good way to start the show is just politics immediately. Call in with a joke. I'll tell you how it offends me.